Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Jincraft back, giving you some of his ladder action. I've got Omniscient as the Protoss, bottom left, and Trev Killer. Lexel Trev Killer, Protoss top right. And wouldn't you know it, I started playing random recently just for, shits and giggles. I just kind of wanted to be able to, now that I can play all races to some capacity to not lose instantly, I might as well try and have fun with all of them. So I'm playing random now on ladder, and it just seems to just put me up in mirror matchups. So my ZVZ, my TVT, PvP, and it's frustrating at times. Because they're mirror matchups, and because those are the worst of the matchups I really can play, I'm going to be going for a little bit more of aggressive play, just because I haven't really even honed out the early game in some of these races, let alone getting into the late game here. I'm having some Jin and Hypnotic. It is Lady Killer, just like Trev Killer, but in drink format, and it is awesome. And we're throwing down a gateway on 10, just super early. It means I'm cutting probes slightly so I can get out my tech a little bit faster. I do see his probe come in there, and it doesn't concern me too much what's going on. At this early of the stage, you can't really scout anything from the other Protoss. The only thing that will change slightly is the gases and where the second pylon goes. And that's not going to be happening right away. He sees the timing of my first gas, and back at his base we can see that his gateway is quite a bit behind mine, and that makes me feel good about myself. Same with his gas. That obviously means he's got a slight edge in the workers, but okay, who cares? I do come in with my probe, I do see the timing, he's going to chase it, which is fine with me. And we see I'm doing some crazy rally points, because until the Stalker's out, there's really nothing that can kill you in the early games. Cybernetics core going down much quicker than my opponent. He's leaving this probe down here to see if I expand, I suppose, but I'm playing in crap leagues, but I still don't expect Protoss to be fast expanding for the most part. Maybe that is the meta game down here in the basement, and I'll see it in a little while after playing more of this, but for the time being. One guy in gas, two guys in gas. Finally getting a little bit more in there. Walk on my side. Cybernetics core coming down here pretty soon. This probe still chilling. Still chilling, not much happening right now. Grab yourself a drink and have some of it. It's early game PvP. I've been hearing a lot of commentators say that PvP is one of the most interesting matchups because the metagame shifts so awesomely, and I can probably agree with that at a high level, but at a basement level it's still just a weird mashup of who gets the right units first. So we do see him going by. I am chrono boosting out a Stalker because I want to be able to get it going a bit faster. My warp gate started a little bit late. It's okay though. I wanted to get the Stalker out here before I give away too many tech paths. So our warp gates are about even, though I do have a Stalker out a little bit faster so I can deny scouting, which is important for me. It's important for me to know that my opponent doesn't know. Units wise, I'm probably behind on workers, significantly because I've cut quite a bit, and I've actually got a bunch of minerals stacked up that I should be using better. Let's get some more. Chrono boosting out a bit more workers and my warp gate. And I thought I was super sneaky with that Twilight Council, and if I was running around in here just a little bit longer, I would have seen his Twilight Council as well, which is out about the same time as mine. Warp gates finish about the same time. Got a second gate, got my second gate. I do have two gases. He's got two gases. 2 and 1 gas, and I don't really mind that. You don't really need too much gas at the early stage, so that's not too big of a problem. Hiding a probe, and I'm gonna sneak a probe. So it looks like we both have the exact same plan, but neither of us really know that that is going on. My Dark Shrine is going down pretty good timing. It's a pretty fast Dark Shrine, and his is only a handful of seconds behind mine. Down goes the pylon, the Stacker. I was gonna try to run my probe past, just to be able to get maybe another pylon up here, but that's alright. His pylon's going down very aggressively. My warp gate's about to finish. 4 gates. 3 gates here. I should be getting a 4th one as well. He has got 3 gates. Twilight, Dark Templar, 4 gates. Looks like his warp gates are finishing up exact same time as mine. He's got 3 finished up to my 2 though. I'm still a little bit ahead of when my Dark Shrine is finished. So I'm going to get down a couple of sentries Because I'm still expecting that after I kill him with my DTs that he's going to bum rush me, and I'm going to need sentries here to deal with this. Now, what I might end up doing in the future is coming down the ramp to scout for stuff like this, because I didn't realize people hit it in such plain sight. But, for the time being, that's alright. He's going to be expanding behind this. DT expands. Quite a decent move. My Dark Shrine is finished. First two coming in. Uses up a lot of gas to get these DTs, and he looks like he's got a good bank of gas already ready here. There's his two DTs. I'm running past these. I don't care about those units. I see the Nexus going down, and I'm like, hey, cool. That means I'm totally going to win with just these DTs. They'll be fantastic. And in come his DTs as well. So I'll bring up the workers kill tab, because while this is happening, he's attacking me, but I didn't really hear that that was the case. I'm like, is that my DTs attacking I'm hearing? So I pull my probes, but I don't have enough money for another Nexus right now. So I'm a little concerned. He smartly does go after one of the pylons, powering all my gateways right now. So I'm not going to be getting out many more units from the looks of it. This guy should not be attacking the extractor. This guy down here is going after the Nexus. I don't quite have enough money still, but I have to pull because there's just too many DTs. He's got 4 in here killing my stuff. So I've got to pull my probes, which happily pull all of his DTs. I've got to kill his probes off though. Super important, kill the probes and kill the Nexus. I've got to get him revealed, and I've got to get rid of his ability to be able to get down anything else. He does smartly have a forge going down here, which I didn't catch, but he's got no money left. I have a bunch of money left. So we'll see that I didn't realize these DTs were following me. What I was going to do is sneak a forge down here and try to get down a nice cannon in this little spot. Unfortunately for me, he spots it. So I'm like, okay, well that's done for. I can't warp in anything else because he hit my pylons first, unfortunately. So now it's just full on base race. I did forget to target down these probes. It would have been more important for me to try to get those. I do notice it now, so I will be following them. If we go to the Units tab, we've both lost about the same amount of workers. Units tab, 3 DTs versus 4. 3 probes versus 3. But he also has 2 Zealots and 2 Stalkers, which can go do damage to my buildings. Whereas I just have my 2 DTs wailing away. Had 1 pylon. That's alright. He's in a much better position right now. He's got a lot more supply. He's got more units out, including more DTs out. But the problem is he didn't kill my Nexus right away, so he doesn't know where my next buildings are going to be going down. For me, I sniped off his last 2 probes. I'm going to leave that pylon. I know where it is. What I want to do is kill his other units, so that way he can't kill me as quickly. If I can kill off the Stalkers and the Zealots, I make him much less mobile to hunt down the rest of my buildings. Because I'm going to be revealed here pretty quick as well. DTs are kind of clumsy when it comes to killing stuff. So we see, if we go to the structures as well. Oops, don't want that. Structures tab. We'll see those dwindle down. So now, I've killed off everything he has but the 4 DTs to my 3. And I've got 3 probes left. I'm gonna put 1 more pylon under the top, so they're the opposite sides of the map. And now we both should be revealed. If we go to the vision, he sees where my last 2 buildings are. I, on the other hand, know that he's only got a couple left. So he wants to run after him right now. But he should have split these units up a long time ago. Now I have the opportunity. I've even bought my probes back, so I can kill even just a little bit quicker. These are his last 2 buildings. It looks like he gets a little confused here, unfortunately. And boom goes the dynamite. Yes. So even though Shawnee isn't that great yet at playing some Protoss, I still have some basic skills to keep myself alive in a base trade. That turned out pretty good. I'm actually kind of happy with that. Cool, fun little base trade with DTs. First one I've ever done. Hope you guys like that, and we'll talk with you later.